Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all well. Today I have my first ever yearly favourites. So my yearly favourites is basically what I've been loving for the whole year, and I'm just going to show you what they are. They are all beauty products. I'm not going to go into any more detail about other things because I don't feel like I need to. I'm a beauty channel, so I'm just going to get into it. There's quite a lot of things, so be prepared, get a drink, chill out, you know the usual. Let's get into it. So I think parts of this is going to feel like a makeup tutorial because I use quite a lot of the products continuously in every tutorial. But the first thing I'm talking about are my primers. These three primers are my ride or dies. I wear these absolutely every single day, regardless if I'm filming, if I'm not filming, I wear these. They are the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer Smoothing Primer. This is just sort of like the professional in that it's going to smooth out any fine lines, any pores, anything like that, and just make your skin very smooth to apply foundation and everything. I love this. I've been loving this for a few months now. I just think it's an amazing primer. It really does the job, and I really do love this. And then the other two, you guys know that I use coinciding with one another. I use them together to prime my face for more glowy because I like to be radiant and glowy. They are the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal and the Gerard Cosmetics BB Plus Illumination Cream. I know Gerard Cosmetics is going through a bad stage. I personally don't really buy anything else from them apart from this, and I actually get it from Beauty Bay, so I'm not actually getting it from their website. But nonetheless, I absolutely love this as a primer mixed with this. I don't really like it by itself. I don't like the smell by itself, and I don't like the way it kind of like, not stains my face, but like you can see where it's been in a way, so that's why I mix it with this. This is absolutely amazing by itself, but I like this to mix with it because this is quite golden. And yeah, these two together are a magical pair. I love them. I think my primers, all three of them together, are probably solid at the moment, and it's going to take a lot of work for another primer to beat them, but those three are my favourites. Moving on to the brows, I only have one favourite for my brows. This is the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. This particular one is in the shade Chocolate just because that's the shade that I use now. I absolutely love pomades. I love the MAC ones and I love the Anastasia Beverly Hills ones. I do prefer this one ever so slightly just because there are more shades in this one. But I'm absolutely in love with this. I've been using pomades now for, I want to say about 1.5 to 2 years, and I love them personally. I know that people think that, you know, your brows don't look real when you wear them and everything, but I don't really care. I feel like nowadays if you find a girl that's got natural brows, then that's a rarity anyway, so who cares? But I love these. I love the formula. They do dry up quite fast is what I would say, and for someone who likes to change their hair as often as I do, it's kind of annoying. Apart from that, I absolutely love them. Again, I use this literally every single day. I love it. So yeah, this is the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. My foundations will probably be quite predictable. It's just two. They are the NARS Sheer Glow Foundation and the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. The NARS Sheer Glow has been my favourite for about 2 years now. I just love this. I don't know what it is, but I love it. I love the formula. There's no scent really, so I'm happy about that. I just think it's an amazing foundation. It is quite expensive. Obviously, it's a high brand, but I just think this is an incredible foundation. You get a full coverage, but it's quite sheer, as the name suggests. And I just love this foundation so much. I have two shades, Syracuse when I'm tanned, Barcelona when I'm not. And both times they absolutely perfectly match me. And then the Giorgio Armani, I'm in the shade 6.5. When I first got this, I got the shade 7. 7 is a very red tone. I'm not red toned, I'm more neutral, golden, yellow. And I hated it because it was the wrong shade. It made me look muddy and patchy and everything. And I went back and I was like, look, so many people rave about this. There must be something I'm missing. And I got colour matched again and I ended up with a 6.5. And this is perfect. This matches me perfectly. I love the finish of this. I know Amrezy, Amrezy, I don't even know how you say her name. I know that she uses this and her skin always looks flawless. There's not enough good things I could say about this. It's an incredible foundation. Again, I know it's high end. I think that high end foundations personally are better just because a lot of drugstore foundations are quite red toned, and like I said, I can't deal with that. But I love this. So if you guys are in the hunt for a new foundation and want to try it, I would so suggest trying it. It's an amazing foundation. So concealers, I only have 2 products, no surprise what they are. I use the MAC Studio Finish Concealer in NC20. I use this to conceal, tidy, shape, define my brows and highlight them. I think this is an amazing concealer. I've had my previous one for 2 years and I only just finished it maybe like a month and a half ago. I use this thing every day. This is gonna last you, I promise you that. And it's like 15 quid I think, and you think, oh my god, that's so much to pay for a concealer. I promise you it's gonna last you. Like, this is so amazing. I love it, and it's perfect for like blemishes. It just hides them all away. I think because it's quite thick, but it's not like Pro Longwear thick. Like Pro Longwear is a liquid and that's thick, so that kind of baffles me a bit. But this one's more like a cream and it's full coverage. I just love this. I think it's amazing concealer, so I strongly recommend this. And then the other one, like I said, will be no surprise at all. This is the Maybelline Eraser Eye Perfect and Conceal. Nobody actually calls it the Eraser Eye, which I don't blame them. Everyone calls it the Age Rewind and I call it that too. I love this concealer. If you guys watch my videos and you guys know that I literally use this every day. I'm obsessed with this. I think it's so amazing. You can use this just to highlight. I personally don't, because I like to use other products as well. But I love this. I love the applicator. Nobody really likes it because it's quite unhygienic, but I don't care. I clean my face, you know. But yeah, like I said, I just love this, and I love that it's drugstore. I love that it's affordable. It's always sold out in the shade that I want, but whenever I find one that's there, I just take it. But yeah, like I said, this is the Maybelline Eraser Eye. Next up, for my cream contours, I have 3. You guys know that I use these continuously throughout all my videos. They are the MAC Matchmaster Concealer, the Sephora Highlight Lowlight Contour Duo, and the NARS Multiple. So for the MAC Matchmaster Concealer, it comes in a stick formula and I'm in the shade 7.5. I think this is amazing. You guys see this on my channel so much. I've used it today. It's so creamy, it's so easy to blend, it's perfect shade. Absolutely love everything about this. The next one is my Sephora one. I always used to forget to put this in my favourites, but I always used to say that it is my favourite when I did a tutorial and used it. I think this is an amazing, amazing product. I've mentioned before that I hate the highlight shade. I've never used it. And all the ones I've ever had, I've never used it. I've tried to, but I don't like it. But this bit here, amazing. If they did this just by itself, I'd be in like heaven. I'm so in love with it. It's just like a wind up. It's tilted, which makes it so much more easier to carve the face with. I love this. Super blendable, super creamy. And then the last one was the NARS Multiple. Mine's broken, so I don't want to lift it up too high, but it's just basically like a massive stick of brown. It is bigger than the MAC one, but I love it. It's quite creamy. It's a bit more creamy than the others. It is pigmented, but it's not dark enough for me when I'm tanned, but I do love it nonetheless as a product. I just wish that I got a little bit of a darker one. I'm obsessed with this. I got the shade Valentine. You guys know I can never say this. But I love this. I think it's super creamy, like I said. I just wish that I got a little bit of a darker shade. For cream highlighters, I've only got 2 favourites, but I think you guys know that already. The first one is the Shiseido Perfecting Stick Concealer, and the second one is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. So the Shiseido one, I have it in the shade 11 Light, and this one again is just a stick formula. When I first got this, I was like, there's no way in hell is that going on my face. It looked so thick, it looked like it would make me cakey. No, it is creamy. It is so blendable, so natural, so gorgeous. Whenever I wear this, people are like, what is on your under eye? It's this. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I can't say enough good things about it because it's amazing. You guys need to go and get it. Like I said, it's the Shiseido Perfecting Stick Concealer in the shade 11 Light. And then the other one, like I said, is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. I got this because Jaclyn Hill was raving about this, and whenever Jaclyn mentions something, I'm like, okay, I have to go and get it now. And I did, and I'm so glad that I did. I love this. I'm on my 3rd bottle already because I use it so much. I have the shade Light Neutral, but I've also now picked up the shade Fair Neutral as well because that's a lot more brighter. I have Fair Neutral on today, and when I do like a dramatic look like this, I like to be like super highlighted under my eye. But I love this. It's so thin and sort of watery, not like too watery, and it's super easy to blend, but it gives you such a beautiful glow and beautiful coverage. So I love this. To set my under eyes, I have two, I don't know if you guys remember this from like back in the beginning of my channel. This is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Light Plus. My mirror broke on this one, so ignore that. This is just a powder which I absolutely loved. I was like obsessed with this, and you guys know that. I think it gives such a beautiful, beautiful glow. I think it gives a beautiful coverage and everything. I love this so much, and I still use it every now and then, but I prefer the other one that I'm going to show you. And this one is the MAC Mineralized Foundation Loose in the shade Light. So this one is just like a looser powder of the other one. This is my ride or die. I think this will be like one of my top 5 products that I've ever had in my life. I freaking love this. I tell you guys in every tutorial, because I use it in every tutorial, how much I love this. It is so, because it's a loose powder, it's sheer, it's not going to feel cakey, it's not going to feel heavy, it's not going to look cakey, and it settles so nicely. It makes you look so highlighted, so glowy, so bright. This is incredible. Everyone's always like, Sophie, what highlight are you wearing? When literally all I've got on is this. No highlight, nothing, just this. It is so gorgeous, and because it's a foundation, it is quite full coverage anyway, so you don't even have to put like a creamy concealer down. You can just put this over your foundation and it will just seep through brightness basically. I love this. It's always going to be in my collection, and I'm just obsessed. I can't say enough good things about this. I wish that I could just give all of my subscribers one, because I think it's incredible. For face powders, if you guys have been watching my channel, then you guys know that I'm only now getting into face powders. I was really just like, I don't want to be matte. But lately I feel like the difference between my face when I use the powder and when I didn't is like astronomical. So the only one that I'm really going to rave about is the one that I've been using the longest, just because I know it. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder. This can be used as like highlighters or anything like that. I did give my friend one recently because I brought 2 by accident, and she uses it for highlight. I'm a bit darker than her, so I use it as a face powder. Because it is highlighters, when you use it as a face powder, it's going to go on so sheerly, and it's going to make you look quite illuminated, which is what I love about that, because my biggest fear was looking matte, and I was like, I don't want to look matte, I don't want to look matte, and this allows me that I don't actually have to look matte, which I love. So yeah, this is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder. So I only have 2 bronzers, which is no surprise there. I'm going to go with the first one that I was like obsessed with. This is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Give Me Sun. This bronzer is beautiful. It's orangey, which means it's going to make you look like you are sun-kissed rather than just like shadowy everywhere. When you are bronzing, you want something that's got orange tones to it, because otherwise if you put a cool tone in and you want to bronze with that, it's just going to look a bit weird basically. But this is absolutely stunning. I love it so much. I feel like it just gives like a natural bronze without it looking like you've put powder on, if that makes sense. I just think this is an incredible, incredible, incredible powder. You guys know that I used to frigging rinse this out on my channel, so yeah. And then the second one is one that I'm literally starting to think I cannot live without. This is the Kevyn Aucoin Matte Bronzing Veil in the shade Desert Nights. This again is more of an orangey tone bronzer. I've got it on today. I have it on in most of my tutorials, most of my photos. Anytime you see me, I'm usually wearing this. I don't know what it is. I fell in love with this, if I'm being honest. It was completely out of the blue. One day I was playing with makeup and I was like, oh, let me just use this because I've spent so much money on it, let me just try. And I fell in love with it basically. I think it's so stunning, and it is going to be quite of a heavy bronzer, as you can see on me. It is going to be quite defined and quite noticeable, but I like that, and I just think this is incredible. There is a Desert Days or something like that, which I think is a bit brighter, and then the Desert Nights is a bit darker, but either way I still love this so much. Blush, I only have one. I'm not really a fan of blush anyway. This is the Balm's Down Boy. In the pan this looks super pink, but if you guys watch my tutorials then you know I usually use a duo fiber brush to apply blush, or I use like a big fluffy one, and that's going to distribute the product a lot more, which means that, you know, you're not going to end up with that on your cheek. I think this is quite a natural, glowy, healthy blush, because it is quite pink, but it's going to make you just look more alive, if that makes sense. You know how some blushes can like deepen you up and stuff. This is just really going to make you pull forward, look more healthy, look more glowy. I love this, especially for days that I'm not really wearing any makeup, because it kind of just makes my face look a bit more I'm here, I'm alert. But yeah, I absolutely love this. If you are from the UK, Superdrug is now selling this and they are in stores. So go and check it out. Go and have a little swatch, go and have a little look, but this is incredible. And then to contour, I completely forgot about this. This is my MAC sculpting powder in the shade Shadester. This, I think you can only get it from pro stores or online. I love this. I actually have 2 of these by accident. I didn't even realize. I love this. This is so beautiful. It's quite cool toned. I don't know if you guys can like tell. And to contour with, which again I've used it today, I just think it's so beautiful. I don't know what it is. It looks subtle in the pan like here, but you put it on and you can tell you've been contoured, if that makes sense. I don't know, but I love it. So highlighters, I feel like this has just been the year of highlighters. I have basically just been loving highlighters. I always have loved highlighters, and yeah, these are just like my top 4. So the first one is the Laura Geller Baked Illuminator in the shade Ballerina. I think some of you are thinking, it's gonna be Gilded Honey. No, this is Ballerina. I do have Gilded Honey. I haven't had it long, which is why I haven't included it, but I absolutely love Ballerina. Ballerina is so stunning. It's like a rosy gold, but like you put it on and it's just so like, oh. I feel like any baked illuminator from Laura Geller will give off that beautiful shine and glow. It just depends what shade you want. I love this. I used to rinse this out so much, like it's like proper indented. But I think this is incredible. I think it is affordable. I don't know. I know that Debenhams now sells it in store. Well, the Manchester one does anyway, so go and check this out if you can and get your hands on it as well. Next up is my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Moonstone. This is like a whitey, kind of silvery shade. I love this. I just don't know what it is. I used to love it, then I got Champagne Pop, and then I just rinsed out Champagne Pop. And then I was like, wait, hold on. What about this one? I don't know, I think it's so incredible. Becca highlighters, I'm gonna put it out there, you need like the tiniest amount, otherwise you're just gonna look so glowy. But I think these are lovely. I love the pigmentation of it, I love the colour of it. They're really, really creamy and like soft to touch. I think these are amazing highlighters. The other one, like I mentioned, is Champagne Pop, which is Jaclyn Hill's collaboration. I haven't actually touched this one because I used another one and that's just shattered everywhere, so I brought it back up. I really, really do love this. I'm so glad that Jaclyn Hill came out with a collab with them, because I love Jaclyn Hill, I love Becca, and I feel like if anyone's going to do a highlight, it's going to be Jaclyn Hill or Amrezy. Like, if either of those two did a highlight, I would follow that, if that makes sense. Like, I would have to get it because they always look on point. But this is like more of like a rosy gold-ish, but more gold rather than rosy. I think this is beautiful. I think it's stunning. I'm so happy for Jaclyn Hill. I'm so proud of her and I love this. The next highlight that I've been loving is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the So Hollywood Illuminator. So Hollywood is more of like gold, like pure gold. Can you guys see? Like, that's incredible. I know that she's come out with like a different range of shades. I have one other one, which is Riviera, but I'm not really a fan of that one because of the colour. But this one is beautiful. I love this. It's so pigmented, so creamy. I think it's amazing. I'm so glad that Anastasia Beverly Hills is branching out and doing other things. I think that's amazing. I love this. And then my last highlight is new, but I love it. And I know I'm going to love it forever. It is the MAC Extra Dimension Skin Finish in the shade Oh Darling. I know this was a limited edition. I'm sorry for including a limited edition product in here, but I just have to. You guys just know how much I've been rinsing this out, and to not mention it in my favourites is just cheating on it, and I can't do that. I've used it today. I love it. I think it's beautiful. It's just pure gold. It's so similar to that Anastasia Beverly Hills one, but there's just something different about this. I don't know what it is. I love it, and I just, oh my god, I love it. If you guys want to get your hands on it, I know they're selling it on Depop. I know they're selling it for a lot, but it's up to you how much you want to spend on it. I did get mine from Depop, but I just love it. I love it. I love it. So now we're going to move on to the eyes. My first one is pretty much the majority of these shades in here. This is my Z palette, which has got Makeup Geek, Anastasia Beverly Hills, and MAC shadows in. You guys know that this one here, which is also those two there, I have like 3 of the same shade. They are all Peach Smoothie from Makeup Geek. You guys know that's my ride or die transition shade. I love it. I love this shade here, which is Caramel from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Desert Sands, which is from Makeup Geek. MAC's Uninterrupted. Those ones are probably my favorites that I'd have to use like no matter what, but the majority of these I just absolutely love, and yeah, that's just basically it. Makeup Geek shadows in general are incredible, Anastasia's shadows in general are incredible, and MAC shadows in general are incredible. Another shadow that I have literally been rinsing out and you guys know about is this Bobbi Brown eyeshadow in the shade Camel. It's just like a mustardy deep brown basically. It looks like poo in the pan, but on your eyes it looks incredible. It deepens an eye, it warms an eye. I love it. You guys know that I try and use it as much as I can. I think it's an amazing eyeshadow. Obviously it is Bobbi Brown, so it is a bit more expensive than the others, but like I said, I love this. The final eyeshadow that I'm going to talk about is this one from NARS. If you guys have watched my channel for a while, you guys probably remember this. This is Persia. It's like a deep red, but don't be scared by the way it looks in the pan. Honest to God, when you put it on your eye, beautiful, beautiful. Next up, I have my liquid liners. The first one is the Kat Von D Tattooed Liner in the shade Trooper. If you guys want to know what this looks like, go and watch any one of my tutorials. I use this religiously. I love it. I love the tip on it. I love how fine it is. I love how black it is. I love this. I've already got 2 backups of this because I'm obsessed. And the other one is the NYC liquid liner. This is so hard to get your hands on in Superdrug because they're always sold out. But if you ever get the chance, get it. It's dirt cheap and it's amazing. I love it. I've used it today. It's incredible. I love it basically. For my lips, I have 4 lip pencils. They are all from MAC. First off, I have the shade Boldly Bare. You guys know how much I bloody love this. I used to rave about this so much in the summer. Such a nice neutral nude. Then I have the shade Nice and Spicy, which is a bit more deeper. It's nice to like when you do overdrawn lips like this to deepen the outline and then make a nice nude lip. Then I have the shade Hover. Again, I've spoken about that in previous favourites, just again another nude. And then the shade Etetrica, or whatever it's called, again just a nude. I love nude pencils because they give you the ability to overdraw your lips and make them bigger. And yeah, I love nude pencils. For lipsticks, I only have 4 lipsticks that I just could not live without. The first one is from MAC and it's in the shade Honey Love. And it's just a beautiful pinky nude and it's matte, it's beautiful, I love it. The next one is the shade Velvet Teddy, which is just like a little bit of a deeper version to Honey Love. This is the next one. This is from Tom Ford and it's in the shade Pussycat. This one's a bit more like a purpley nude. I love this because it makes my teeth look super white. And then finally is my NARS Audacious lipstick in the shade Barbara, which is just another nude. I love these types of nudes. I think they're beautiful. They make my lips look massive. They make my teeth look white. They suit my skin tone. I think they're amazing. I love them. I've only really got into liquid lipsticks for the past couple of months, so I'm only going to speak about 2 that I love. I use these in my Ariana Grande makeup tutorial and my minimal makeup tutorial. They are the Kat Von D liquid lipstick in the shade Lolita and the Anastasia liquid lipstick in the shade Pure Hollywood. Mixed together, these 2 are a dream. This by itself, bit too pale. This by itself, bit too dark. Together, magic. And then the glosses I want to talk about, I'm going to start off with the Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme. Before I had my lip fillers, you guys know I used to rinse this out on my lips. I love this. It makes your lips look super plumped, super full, super juicy. It does sting and burn like a mother pooper, but that's what it's meant to do because it's meant to plump your lips. The next one is my NYX Mega Shine Lip Gloss. I've got so many of these and I love every single one of them. I just wanted to just show you one. I love the colour, I love the pigmentation, I love the smell. And for my UK babies, Boots now sell these online and in store. So check them out. And then my last lip gloss is this Dior Addict one. This is in the shade 413. I love this. I can find an excuse no matter what makeup I'm wearing to wear this. Like now I could wear it. I think this is beautiful. It is expensive because it's Dior, but I'm just obsessed. It's like a pink, sparkly, glittery, but oh, beautiful, beautiful. And then I just want to speak about my beauty blender. I've just really got into beauty blenders maybe the last like 3 months. Obsessed. They're incredible. They're amazing. The original ones are just outstanding. They're so worth the money. I just love them. And then next up are just a few brushes. I'm not going to go into too much detail because I use them all the time. This is the Zoeva 221 Luxe Soft Crease Brush. Anyone who watches my channel knows my love, my admiration, my insane obsession for these brushes. I have about 20 of them. Love. My Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. Love this to do cream contour. You guys know that I just spray it with some Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray and I'm good to go. Absolutely love the shape of it. It's quite like narrow, so it's really good for like harsh contours and everything. You can use it for powder contour if you want. You can use it for foundation, anything you want. My Real Techniques setting brush. Absolutely love this just to get all up in her and just dig up in those little areas. Love this. My MAC 135 brush. This brush is like narrow, amazing for bronzing because it sort of contours you at the same time. If you only want one brush to contour and bronze with, I choose this. My MAC 168 brush, just an angled brush, amazing to contour with. I'll go into depth about how I use it with my foundation routine. I will leave that link down below in case you want to see, but I love this. My fluffy blending brush, I would be lost without this. This one in particular is from Primark. About a year ago, they don't sell it anymore. I love this. I would literally not know what to do with myself without this. And then my last one is a new one, which is the Marc Jacobs The Bronze Brush. It is massive, amazing to bronze with when you want to go for like a bronzy look. I freaking love this, beautiful. And then the last product I want to speak about is my Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. Absolutely love this, doesn't break me out, makes my makeup last perfectly all day. Obsessed with this. I use this to refresh my face, I use this to set my face. I think this is an amazing product. Max Fix Plus breaks me out. This, nothing. So that is it from my yearly favourites. I know there was a lot in there, but like I said, this is just everything for a year that I've just been loving. These products are products that I just feel like I wouldn't be able to do like a week of makeup without using. I do love all my other makeup. I feel like I'm just talking about other children in there. I do love all my other makeup, but these are just products that I'm just like hardcore ride or die with. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I gave you guys some inspiration maybe of what you want to use next year. If you did like this video, then please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment, share and subscribe to my channel. And until next time guys, I will see you guys very soon. Bye!